Back at it. So in this video, what I really want to do is actually progress a little bit in the game so that we can get to a point where, and I'm taking off my jacket as I say this, but where we can actually use these scripts to do some really cool stuff that most people will never be able to do in Pokemon. So probably what I'd like to do is script um, finding Febas and then use a few tools to make it easy and also just do a few like in-game Pokemon tricks to make it way easier. So let's first just get the screen up. So okay, so we got that. Reference, I can bring it in. Let's do about there. Okay, so we've got that. So the script as we have it right now, let me just go ahead and check something. We're good here, we're good here. So if I start the script, check this out. So this is where we were at yesterday, or earlier this morning, is if I run the script, cool. So that's where we're at, right? Which honestly, that is freaking crazy. What the heck? Like for not knowing a lot of Python, this is super cool for me. I mean, to be able in 3 days to go from not knowing how to use an auto clicker to being able to literally boom. Like that's huge. So now let's go ahead and we're going to have to figure out a few things. So one, uh, let's actually first do this. So I'll go ahead and bring this onto the screen just for now. Because, well, I'll show you. If I fly here, oh my gosh. Oh. I'll blow you up. Oh my gosh. So what I want to do is just show you how hard it sucks to get a freaking Febas right now. So even if I know the tile, which I can use the calculator and I'm pretty sure if I go all the way down here, I'm pretty sure this is a tile. Let me double check. Nope, I'm on the tile, so. Not even a nibble. Oh, that sucks. That was my Febas right there. Oh, that's pretty cool. So, so we have a Febas. And that was actually easier than I thought. It was horrible when I was trying to do it earlier, like 10 tries, not even a nibble. Um, but there is an easy way to fix that, which is just to go into, you go here and you catch a gulpin that has, I think, sticky hold. Of course, it's the RNG for, it's the want factor or whatever. Like whatever you want, you'll never get. Makes for the best content, right? If you're just, oh, whoops, not very effective. Still beat him. What up? But yeah, I just need a gulpin. This is actually crazy that I can't find a freaking. They're so annoying and they're always in your run until you actually want one, right? So here we go. Okay, bag, ultra ball. Cool. And you may be like, oh, hold, you already had a gulpin. Well, this one had liquid ooze. This one also has liquid ooze. Oh my gosh. Let me just catch a few more. Sticky hold, baby. Okay. So let's bring this up. First, let's just get him strong. Sure, why not at least make him... Oh, they learn yawn? That's kind of nutty. And they learn Encore? This Pokemon's insane. Oh, wait. I hope that didn't. Okay, but Sticky Hold actually has a secondary effect. So let's go in here. Let's go down. And let's just try fishing. Let's change the speed just so we have. Okay. Was I just really unlucky on that one tile? Of course. Yasu. I'm going to go down exactly to where I was. Okay, hold on. Let me adjust my stream. Close out of that. And we'll just record real quick. Not even a nibble. Not even a nibble. Okay, we got one. But let's see if we can get a longer string of... Okay, so that was a string of 7, right? And all that for a level 9 Magikarp. But if we fly back up and add our little buddy, it should improve our odds to like 90%. So now that's 1, right? Right, so that's just way better odds already. And just to prove that it's not luck. Now let's see how many in a row I can get. Okay. Anyways, that's good enough. So what that does is that improves your odds, which means that for each tile you can basically fish once, and if you don't get a Febas, you can assume that it's not on that tile. Now we do know that our Febas here is a boy. Okay. So what I want to do is go find a girl Febas, and then I'll show you. Now I'm going to be flipping Febas left and right. Here we go. Febas. Ooh. Told ya. Okay. Oh no, it's a boy. Another one. Tragic. Febas and it's a girl. Another one. Let's go. Okay. Okay. Man, that's actually crazy. Okay. So the first thing we can do is get unlimited Febas. Just need to take a boy and a girl. Oh my gosh. And then watch this. If we go in, let's go to our main function. Let's do click up, right? So if we bring this up, we run it. Pi out of GUI. Here's what I'm going to do is times AX. So we'll fix that real quick and we'll do let's do up X. .15 for the X and I think that's how we want to do it, right? That's good either way. Okay, see how it's right above. So all we have to do is just adjust that ratio slightly on the Y. So let's do 0.5 and we'll stop that for now. So we'll do 16x. And I don't know if you can hear this, but listen to this. All right, hold on. Listen to this. That's the sound of my phone just getting clicked like a million times a second. I'll fix that. That's the sound of my phone just getting clicked like a million times a second, which is actually what we want. So, good deal. So, honestly, I think I'm just going to leave that for a little bit. The sad thing is, while I'm clicking, I can't check my stream. All right, let's see something. All right, because that's been going. Let's see. They're getting along. Okay, so I think I'm at a point now where I can try automating Pokeblocks. So there is one thing that I need to do beforehand, which is to take my Pokemon. So there's some berries that we need to get that will make the Pokeblocks like way better. If we go down here, Oh shoot. Oh, I already had all the berries. That's funny. Whatever. Okay, so the other thing that we need are more berries. So I did have a Febas sheep, but I wasn't using it. But at first I was gonna skip all the crap. Um 82005274. 0, and then let's just do Oranberry 008B. Okay. Okay, so here's the logic that we want. And I'll kind of just narrate this in real time. This is going to be a really bad berry. But right when it hits right there, boom, we want to press A. So how do we know when it hits right there? The best way would be to keep checking this pixel right here and see when the red value is above a certain point and the blue value is below a certain point, because we don't want to click on the purple, we want to click on the red, right? So really what I want to do is just take fisherman, paste it again, call this berry master, and I'll leave this running for that sweet retention. Let's call it berry master. So let's think about the logic of this. What we want it to do is monitor the left, grab the screenshot, get an image with a pixel that is, let's do some quick math. Let's say this is the center of the screen. Then we are, I would say 0.65 and maybe 0.35. And let's see what that does. If we do width 6.5, this mathematically makes way more sense. I don't know why I was doing it. 0.65 width. And then what we want to do is we want to have not a water threshold, but we want to have a R, let's say 200. G, let's say less than 100, and we'll say so we're setting RGB values. And I think that should be good. And blue, I want to say is less than or equal to. R is going to be greater than or equal to. And this is going to be berry spinner B, berry spinner R. Right? So if it's the right threshold, then we'll say detected, and we don't want select X ratio. We want A X top plus A Y. And we can think of that as point 0.95 and 0.5. Oh, shoot. Okay. So let's run Berry Master. Two five three 253. Okay. So let's confirm that. We'll close this. Rerun this. Not. 211, 219, 187. Okay. So then what I need to do is stop this and test click. I don't have test click, but this is just going to be an easy function. Let me make sure I can click A. width AX, AY, up X, up Y. What the heck? Not a tuple. Let me think about just click Upwork. Okay. Up X. There we go. Boom. Should just start mashing A. Oh, shoot. Let's go down here. Just start. Okay, so it's right off. Easiest way to fix that is just to bring this down a little bit. So the AX is going to be 0.90. The AY is going to be 0.52. So okay. I don't know why it's so inconsistent. Okay, cool. So we've got the A button working. So now what we want to do is get it clicking only on red. So what I'm going to do is take this test click and I'm going to drop this in here. And then I want to see where I should position. So I'm going to mess around with this and say width times like 0.65. And we'll say like 0.45. And let's go ahead and stop that. And it should be like right up in this corner. Oh, whoops. So it should be clicking like right here. Okay, so you can see this spot right here. So we were way off. Let's close this out. .52 and 0.3. Let's try that. Okay, so that's right there. So we're getting closer. So 0.6 and 0.33 and 0.6. Okay, so we're almost there. We want it a little bit more to the left, and then we're good. Boom. Oh, like one more smidge to the right. Okay. Smidge. But 6 isn't it, huh? Yeah. Okay, so it is 0.59. Okay, that's it. 59.33. Cool. So now we just need to see when this turns red. So 0.59, 0.33. Let's take these. And let's say berry spinner. X is equal to 0.59. And berry spinner y is going to be equal to 0.33. So then berry master berry spinner x So now let's run the berry master script. Okay. Berry master. So it's clicking left because it's not tracking anything. And then here's the moment of truth. 3, 2, 1. When that goes there, nothing happened. Shoot. Okay. It's getting not water. $2.52. Oh. Let me see something. Berry master. Oh my gosh, I forgot. I've got to run it on its own screen. That's crazy. Okay. So let's throw it up here. Let's actually make this big. Actually, let's do it this way. I just threw off all the ratios, didn't I? Okay. Shoot. So let me check real quick. Test click. Let me make sure that I'm checking in the right spot. Yep. Okay, so still checking in the right spot. And then let's go ahead and comment this out. Bring this one up. So it's not water, not water, not water, not water. And what if I do berry spinner? What if I do both of these as 150? Okay. So if I'm right here, I think I need to go deeper when it's all purple. Right in this kind of spot right here. Oh shoot. So let's run that. Let's bring the X in. We'll do 0.58. And we'll do 0.35. Maybe that is better. And then for the test clicker, I want to do berry spinner X, berry spinner Y. Oh, wait. Let's run test click. Okay, so the mouse is right there. So I need a little bit more to the right and a little bit more down. So berry spinner. A little bit more to the right. And a little bit more down. I think right about there. Let me see what color it gives right now if I do. Let's do Berry Master. Since there's no white anymore, we can just do this. Spinner not near 171, 162, 220. $161, 162, 220. Now let me check something. Let's do 0.45. Test point y is equal to 0.55. 0.6. And then test click, we'll do test point X, test point Y. Also, I'm running without chat, so sorry if... Oh, wait. Man. Boom, that's exactly where I want it. Let me think about this. Because actually, if I check in the innermost part of the circle, it actually... No, because it's all white. Pixel color. Test point X. Test point Y. I just gotta change this. Control. Two 45, 114, 78. 245, 114, 78. I could even say like 220. Berry spinner X. Berry spinner Y. I think this one's going to do it. You got spinner not near. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Moment of truth. Oh, wait. No, it was on the A button. It was on the A button. Look. Okay. Let me. All right. I will bigify this. Let me bring this up just so you can see what's going on. Nope. No spinner, no spinner, no spinner, right? Spinner not near. Here we go. Boom. So why is it not clicking? Boom. Okay. So the only thing I want to do is comment out this. Stop. Reset. Boom. Oh, there it was. Okay, what's going on? Why is it not? Boom. Boom! Let's go! Boom! Okay. Boom. Nope. Boom. Why is it not clicking? Boom. Okay, so it's too slow. Didn't detect it. Okay. Little too slow. This one's it. Let's go. Oh, man. Okay. Get one more. Get one more. Come on. It said clicking. It's just not. Okay. So the only problem it's having is that it's moving too fast. And sometimes it's clicking and it's not. Clicking. 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 No, missed that one. Clicking. See, it's got it every time. Yeah, see? But The click isn't happening, which is kind of bizarre. Yeah, why is it not clicking? Okay. With AX, AY. I range. Honestly, I forget how to do a for loop. Yeah, it's clicking. It's just not there. So what I'm going to do is go in real quick. .92, 0.54. All right, we're going to do this the old fashioned way, which is all right. Can't remember how to get this working. Let's just run it 3 times, baby. Okay. So let's go ahead and run this. Now, one more problem we had. Okay. Actually, I think this is fine. Oh my gosh. All right, this one's going to be it. What the heck? Let's make that bigger. This is it. Click. Why is it not clicking? Click. What the heck? Boom. Let's go. Let's go. See, that's one, but I don't know why it clicked that time and not. Right? Because here it's going to say clicking. Nothing happens. Man, so frustrating. Oh, there's another one. And it also gets so fast that it doesn't. Oh, man. Man. There it is, but it doesn't click. Which is very frustrating. This is me clicking, by the way. The X was actually no Johns. The X was actually the the bot. Okay. Okay. So first, let me test clicking. I'm going to adjust a few variables. So the first one, really, I want to click when it's like right here. When this is red. So first we'll do that. Which I would say is probably 0.45 and 0.55. So we go into berry spinner. .45. Berry spinner Y, and we want the test click to be berry spinner X. Let me just make sure. Okay, yeah, that's about where I want. Maybe. Nope, that's about where I want. A little bit. To the right. Honestly, if I could do it on the purple line, that would be. So we'll do. Berry spinner XY. So I just need it the slightest bit to the right. Let's do 5, 7, and 4, 7. Let's do that. Here. Might be a little early, but we'll see. Oh my gosh. Okay. Actually, I need to end this stream, but I definitely got the clip, which is cool. So, in the next video, I'm going to make this work for sure tomorrow. Take care.